relocate. I catch the dog, he getting the beats like it's Drake, like the money in the bank. You better play where it's safe. Told him belly fill his tank, run up to the next steak. I get down, I get ready, catch him on the puppy. Thinking he gon' get a pass from the slide me something. Hungry for it, see an issue and I rub my stomach. Enough paper to make a book, I could get it published. What? You gonna believe me? Think for brown skin, real conceited. Got good go retrieve it, the short small. When that's from Cali, with the cheetah print out white curve. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time. Game time. Game time. Game time. Yeah, it's game time.
Black beans taking out it. We gon' pop a couple. While they poppin' paparazzi pictures. I got my in the back and my bros in the front leading. He keep looking at me, I'ma make that boy. I'm a his friend too, baby, I'm a whole cheater. We can go to France, Avatar, y'all both need a real one. More coin than your last one. Baby, damn, he ain't that fun. I mean, do he got a song with that punk? I mean, do he hit the club in this song? Come on. Do he rock a weave 30 inches long? Do he got a sold out tour? Do that? No, and I went tour. Hit that back room. You be that, I be that. We can get it. Tonight I'm on it. Tonight I'm in the zone. A bass jumping, a club pumping. Won't say I got a feel for you, little nice, but I got a feel for you, little nice. I pay the whole bill for you, little nice. I do my little chick for you, little nice. Then you
EA Sports coverage of the NFL brings us to North Carolina and the bustling city of Charlotte as we welcome you inside Bank of America Stadium, the home of the Panthers. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's our visitors and the Carolina Panthers. With my partner Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. We are just about set to kick it off. We are underway in Uptown Charlotte. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball is going to be spotted at the 35-yard line. Here's a first down to their running back, and he slips through an opening. Winds up getting about 8. That is past the 40-yard line.
Yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Okay, great. From the 43, here's 2nd and a couple.
Bronco switch.
They'll stick with him again. And he will have the first down. Not a huge run, but enough to move the chains.
This is a situation that play callers love to be in, Mike. They have all their options on the table. 2nd and short, play action pass, you can run. In this case, they choose to keep it on the ground, play it safe, pick up the first down.
1st and 10.
Let's go now.
He'll look to throw. And now he's got a man open deep downfield. And he will score. Touchdown, Panthers. That is second TD catch of the season. And that is the way to start a game. Not just score, but, Greg, score quickly. A nice opening drive for the first 6 points.
Well, it seems, Mike, the hour spent on that opening game script was time well spent. I mean, to take the ball right down the field that quickly, right out of the gates, that's a pretty good opening drive and an early 6 points.
Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
Okay, ready?
From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Here we go. Here we go. Black, 95. Green jack. Cut.
Back to throw here to begin the drive. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick first down.
And this is so much of the skill sets that we're seeing around the league at the running back position. You don't want to have to sub your running back off the field, Mike, when you build what they call these empty or 5-wide sets. Can you keep your running back and run true receiver routes and be a threat? Because when you can, there's a lot of big plays to be made.
Throw here down the field. Will fall incomplete.
This offense is doing everything they can to quiet this crowd, and even though they missed on that long attempt, at least it sets the tone that they're going to continue to attack. They can come up with a completion on one of those downfield passes. It's going to go a long way to settling themselves into this game.
They motion a receiver right. Back to the air again on 2nd and 10. Forced to his right. Oh, a loose football. And fortunately here, one of his teammates quick to react, and they will indeed retain possession.
Well, fortunately for this quarterback, Mike, thanks to the alert play by one of his teammates, they're going to prevent this from being a turnover. It's just so hard as the quarterback. You're trying to keep your eyes downfield. You're trying to keep the plays alive. You have to feel the rush. You have to understand when that clock's going off. That ball either needs to come out, or it certainly needs to be protected.
Throwing now on 3rd and long. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down.
Remember what they told us, Mike, leading up to this game. They said it is so critical for us to find success, especially on 3rd down. We want to maintain possession, extend these drives. Well, the first crack comes up and they fail through the air, and we're going to have to regroup and be able to have better success throughout the remainder of this game.
Black open. Red cycle.
They do indeed snap it as they'll try and throw. This one incomplete. The defense up to the challenge there. They force the incompletion, and they'll take the ball over on down.
19, go!
Ready. Right away, they'll set up to throw. He's into space past the 25. And they're going to get this ball down to the 20-yard line.
That's good for a Panthers. First down. 70, driving 60. At the 20-yard line. Ready.
They'll turn and hand this one off. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. 2 yards on the pickup. It's 2nd and 8.
They'll come up on a 2nd down and 8.
Here we go. Start.
He'll drop the throw. Quick throw, taken in. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
It's a gain of 8.
It's going to be 3rd. They need 1.
Ready? 18 Cardinal. 18 Cardinal.
They'll try to pick this up with the jet sweep. And the Panthers are going to have a 1st and goal coming up. They find a way to convert on 3rd and 1.
And the Panthers.
Really nice physical run off the jet sweep. You traditionally think of these plays, Mike, as more of like a finesse play, more of a speed, just outrun everyone to the perimeter. But really nice job breaking tackles, and it's pretty easy to see why they want to get the ball in his hands.
They'll try to run this one in. And he barrels his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. And hold on to that football, young man. As a keeper, his 1st NFL touchdown.
So you look back a week ago, Mike, and that tough loss, and you can already see this is a much different group. There's a different focus, there's a different clarity, there's a different operation in and out of the huddle. They look sharp, motivated, and 2 drives later, they've got 2 touchdowns, and that's exactly how you draw it up.
And with a well-placed kickoff, that's what these new rules can do for you. We'll be back up now to start this drive. To pick up 6.
I think every running back's dream is that he's going to run through a wide open hole and have breakaway touchdowns, but that's not necessarily the case very often in the NFL. So the backs that are the best are the ones that can get more yardage than maybe what's blocked for. And I think this is a nice physical gain here that they can continue to build off of as the game unfolds.
And he's going to get this up to the 22-yard line. A pickup of 12 yards. And that will be a 1st down.
Ready? Here we go.
Receiver in motion, headed left. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. Nice chunk here in this good-looking drive. Pickup of 14 and a 1st down. Out of the gun, here's a run up the gut. And, they smacked him down there. Big hit right at the line. No gain.
Brings up 2nd and 10 at the 36-yard line.
Back to the ground. He'll get it again. He'll work forward for a couple. Nick Scorton there to make the stop.
A 3-yard gain. Brings up 3rd down.
3rd and 7.
Let's go. Red, 38. Hut.
They'll throw out of the gun. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. 16 yards. Pick up on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
These 3rd down conversions are just so important, Mike. Everybody stresses we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on 3rd down.
Right, 97.
Man in motion, heading left. Now, faking the give. A throw left side, going to be intercepted. And his offense is going to be all set up with a short field and a chance to extend their lead. They'll break the huddle. Coming up now for 1st and 10.
Here we go. Back smack. Red. Striker. 3-3. Ready?
Up the middle they go. Good blocking to the 15. He's taken down just shy of the 10. A gain of 17 yards. And that will be a first down.
Down. Hut, hut.
He'll stay on the ground. And he will power his way into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. His second rushing touchdown of the year. The extra point, up and good. And the Mounties are on the board. It's now 14-7. The kickoff team is out on the field. And we're back to it as the kicks away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Lions. Let's go now. Let's go.
Drive will start on the ground, and they get this one across midfield to the 47-yard line. 18 yards, a great way to start the drive. It's a first down.
Ready, steady.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Forced out wide, going for it all. And that is incomplete. The pass intended for Xavier Legette. And it'll lead. To a second down.
So, of course, you prefer to connect on that throw, but think about it like this, Mike. The more they continue to test this defense downfield, the more it's going to open up some of those shorter passes underneath.
70, go!
Going back in the backfield. He'll get the carry here. And a big gain out of bounds as time runs down. An exclamation point to end this first quarter. Panthers football to begin this second quarter as they've got it with first and 10. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
Second and 10 at the 25-yard line.
Ready! Hawk! Ready!
Now they'll set up to throw. He'll go right and find his running back. Now they are in business inside the 15-yard line. Space getting tight here, down to the 13-yard line. They work first and 10.
60 Bison! 60 Bison!
In the red zone now, he'll drop to throw. They'll try to hit him with a screen. And he is out of bounds at the 2-yard line. A gain of 11, and it's first and goal.
It's been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Their first two drives yielded touchdowns. Now they can make it 3-4-3. It is first and goal. Here's a run. Trying to push the ball forward, but he's not going to get in. They stop him up short.
Well, after being stopped for no gain on first down on the ground, Mike, it brings up the question. Second and goal from the 2, what do? I like throwing it. I don't like waiting till third down to air the ball out. So if they want to take a shot at the end zone, I think it's got to be here on second and goal.
Eagles! 60 Eagles!
The Panthers will take their first timeout, and they'll get together prior to the second down play.
Here we go!
No give on the ground, and he'll go down back at the 4-yard line.
It makes sense on second and goal, Mike, to keep this ball on the ground. You always have third down again to finally punch it in. But now after the defense forces you backwards, I think you have to consider putting this one in the air here on third and goal.
Here we go! Here we go! Cougar 19. Ready, right?
On third and goal, they'll run for it. And he's so close to breaking the plane, but the official's going to come in and mark him short. So now it's fourth down.
10, 60 Eagles, 60 Bobcats, 60 Bobcats. Go.
Back to throw. And this is caught. Wow, the decision to go pays off. Touchdown, Panthers. His second touchdown of this first half. The extra point is good. And the Panthers will take a 21-7 lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. This taken at the 5. And he will get back to only about his 20-yard line. That's where the drive will start.
Come on, set. Red, 38.
They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. They'll bring up second down.
Black, Smith, red. Here we go. Ready?
A handoff as they try to run it here. And he'll be stacked up at the line of scrimmage.
Well, as been the case this entire first half, it's been the defense that's really carried the load for this team. Some offensive struggles, but they've done more than their part, coming through again with another big stop for a loss.
6, 11. Let's go now. 52 ball. Right, right. Cut.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. And that is incomplete.
The offense just couldn't seem to get anything going that drive. They knew they had a long way to go, taking over possession that deep in their own territory. You want to pick up that first down and see if you can capitalize some momentum. Instead, the errant throw brings up fourth down, and they're going to have to punt it away.
And he'll get forward a few yards on the return. And that's where the offense will take over.
Let's go.
Off the play fake, he'll look to throw. Good work there defensively. Knocked it away, and that pass falls incomplete. Teteroa McMillan was the intended receiver. And it'll bring up second down.
Hey. 70 Timberwolves.
On the shotgun, it's a give up the middle. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Playing close quickly. And here comes third down.
Brings up 3rd and 6.
18, Rattler. Get it. Viking, 18.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. He's got a man. That's McMillan. And he's going to be out of bounds at the 41. 14 yards on that pass play there. It's good for a Panther first down.
Here we go.
Here's a handoff out of the gun. And that one shut down pretty quickly. He'll get back to the line of scrimmage. And that's it.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
Go. Ready,
They'll look to throw. They'll try to set up the screen here. And a good job rallying to the football. Holding just a gain of a yard. Sets up third down.
Just a little slow developing on that screenplay there. It was pretty obvious to the entire defense exactly what was going on. Nobody was thinking pass. Nobody was getting back into their drops, and just nowhere for that back to go.
Down the field, but it falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that third down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And this is what you want. I mean, you clearly have the advantage, but you want to continue to apply pressure. Can you score every time you get the ball? They're able to do that here. They tack on 3 and extend their lead.
This one taken at the 7. And he will only be able to muster the 20-yard line on that return.
Come on, set. 50, green.
Receiver in motion, going right.
Set, go.
To the air now on 1st and 10. A throw left side, but it's incomplete.
And that's another brutal drop for an offense that has struggled to catch the ball up to this point. And yes, you can nitpick about ball placement and whatnot, but listen, the reality is at this level, if it hits your hands, you have to find a way to come down.
Into traffic, but taken in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield.
Got it.
A fresh set of downs to work with. It is 1st down and 10.
Here we go, set. 33, yellow. Set.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. There's no chance to turn and go. That one good for just a couple.
It's pretty well read there defensively. Anytime you throw these quick passes to the wide receivers, you're looking to pick your gain up after the catch. So let's give credit to the defense. Rally and tackle in space and keep that to a pretty modest gain. When a defense has speed to the ball like this group does, it makes these wide receiver screens really challenging because all those fast linebackers and defensive backs that are chasing the ball carrier, the offensive line are the ones responsible for them, and sometimes that's just a speed mismatch, and they can't get out front.
Down. 60 reps. 60 reps. Ready.
A 3rd down. We'll try to get it on the ground. Give them 14 on that one. That's enough for a 1st down.
Cycle.
First down. A gain of 14. First down, 19.
That one incomplete.
And you can see the quarterback, he's looking up at the Jumbotron after that throw, Mike. He knows he just got away with one, and He's thinking, all right, what do I got to do to make an adjustment that it's not so close the next time?
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Red, 38. Hut.
Shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. Little short pass here. Caught by his tight end. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down. Now this offense going to use the first of their timeouts. They get the stoppage with just over 50 seconds to play in this first half.
Ready, break.
Have to get this to the 20. Here's 3rd down.
6, mega. 52 blue. Ready.
He'll look to throw. And that is incomplete.
So I like the aggressiveness of the call, but as the rest of the game unfolds, Mike, there needs to be better overall execution. A little bit cleaner. Next thing you know, they're going to hit some of those big shots.
So on 4th down, they'll call out the field goal unit. This a 44-yard attempt. He'll bang that one through. It's good. And the Mounties are back within 2 scores.
And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
The Panthers take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. He'll air it out deep for Wilson. And he will go all the way. Garrett Wilson. Touchdown, Carolina. That is first touchdown of the new year. No problem there on the extra point. Panthers add on one more as they extend their 2nd quarter lead. Still a little time. Final minute of this first half. We'll see if they can do anything with this kickoff that is coming their way. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
Right. Come on, set. Ready?
Throwing now on 1st and 10. Going down the middle of the field, and he's got his tight end. And he'll be marked down at the 45-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining, as they'll stop it just a little bit over 30 seconds to go in this first half. On 1st and 10, they'll set up to throw. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 4 at the 40-yard line.
Throwing now from the gun. He's got it at about the 8. And he's in. Touchdown, Mounties.
You hear coaches, you hear commentators, everybody talks about that middle 4, Mike, the final 2 minutes of the 2nd quarter and the first 2 minutes of the 3rd quarter. Here they are now. They go down and they steal a late touchdown to end the half. Remember, they're going to get the ball first coming out of the break.
Makes the score Panthers 31, Mounties 17.
Closing seconds of this first half, and this kickoff is away. showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go.
Right away, they'll set up to throw. That's over the middle and intercepted. And the Mounties are in great shape here as they take over at their 46.
Okay, ready? 14 rail. Field, black. Rail, yellow. 33, yellow. Rail, green. Ready.
They'll look to throw here on first down. That's going to wind up incomplete. Not much time remaining. Time for one more snap here in this first half.
It leads to
Second and 10.
Set, hut. 10, black. Blue striker. Hut, hut.
He'll drop to throw. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That's going to be incomplete. They took a shot on the final play. Prayer not answered. And that is how this first half will come to an end. Third quarter set to commence. And we're back underway here on EA Sports. He fields it at the 8. And he'll work this one past the 25 to right about the 28-yard line.
At their own 28-yard line.
Let's go. Claude Ram. Set, go.
Here's a run to begin this third quarter. Not much to speak of on that one. Maybe a gain of a yard. It's second down.
1-yard gain brings up second and 9.
Ready. Here we go. Here we go. Hut.
They'll try the right side this time. And he's going to be taken down on the other side of the 50-yard line. A pickup there of 25 yards. And that will be a first down.
Here we go.
Down at the 46-yard line.
Green.
And he's going to be taken down. Not so easy this time. They drop him back behind the line. It's second down.
The key to great defensive line play is the get-off. When that ball moves, how fast can you get off the ball and get into the backfield? That's exactly what we saw here. Quick read, react, get off the block, take him down for a loss.
Last play went the wrong way. It sets up second and long. It's second down and 12. They'll send a man in motion left.
Hut, hut.
On play action, he'll set up to throw. Down the field, it's caught on that left sideline. And they're going to be set up in the red zone. They've got it inside the 15. A big play. much-needed one as well. 35 yards.
If you want to score points at a high level in the NFL, you have to generate explosive plays. And after that big chunk pass play, they find themselves now down there in the red zone. And this is where you have to finish drives.
So they come to the line for first down and 10.
Set. Fight. 97. Set. Hut.
Now a handoff, running right. And he will get into the end zone. Touchdown, Louisville. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, sometimes we say it too often. That was an important drive. That one really felt important for them to edge a little bit closer.
Yeah, now the question is, Mike, the offense does their job, but can the defense get a stop? They've got to continue to get the ball back to their offense. Let them build on that previous drive because they've still got some work to do.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Panthers take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. The ball comes out. And it's going to be a turnover, and the defense comes away with the ball.
And with all this talk about ball...
And remember now, all turnovers have to be verified by a replay. So we might be taking a look at this one. So that one overturned. They say the runner was down, and that will not be a fumble. Now they'll set up to throw. His throw on first down is going to be incomplete.
We see this time and time again in the NFL, Mike. You want to play quarterback at this level, you better figure out a way to be able to bounce back following a bad throw, a bad series, a bad game. And in this case, he's got to bounce back from a pick on the last drive. And he's got to find himself some easy completions and settle himself back into this one.
That one's incomplete. Good coverage there. It is uncomfortable for the receiver. Couldn't hang with it, and it brings up third down.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
Here we go. Panthers.
Now this defense will use the first of their timeouts. They'll talk things over before third down.
Okay, break. 60 Maverick. 60 Maverick. Ready.
That one's hauled in the side by McMillan. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down? Open man, left side. He's got it. And he's going to have the first down. So taking a chance there, playing with the lead, but it works out for them.
First and 10 at the 41-yard line.
They'll look to throw yet again. Rush comes, they're setting up the screen, and that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
Well, the best screenplay is, of course, you want the offensive lineman out in front of the running back. They act as his escort, his lead blockers. But what you can't afford is for the defenders to be in the backfield and get to the running back, because those offensive linemen, they can't help him at all.
Tag! 60 Eagles, 60, Dragon 60. Scoop.
They'll look to throw again. He'll get this one to his safety valve, complete, and he gets him 6 yards closer before going out of bounds. It's third down coming up.
There's a lot of ways to get the ball in the hands of your running backs, and it's not always by just handing it to them. In this case, it's a simple check down, picks up a good gain, brings up third down.
Here's 3rd and 7.
Come on, come on. Set. 70 Lions. Panthers 60, Panthers 19 Lions.
Back to throw. Open man, right side. He's got it. And they're going to take this into the red zone to the 15-yard line. He had 2 touchdowns earlier. Looking to see what he can do here in this second half. That grab gets them a first down.
Here we go, here we go. Cougar 19.
From the gun, they'll try to run it. And he'll take this one in. Touchdown, Panthers. And, of course, all scoring plays are reviewed. So replay's going to take a look at this one and make sure it is good for 6. This drive has been methodical, but will they turn it into 6 points? It is 1st and goal.
19 Dragons. Ready,
And he will score again. Touchdown, Carolina. 2 touchdowns for him now in the afternoon. The extra point is up and through. And the Panthers will extend this 3rd quarter lead. Following the touchdown, it is Fitzgerald to send this one away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
On the ready. Here we go, here we go. Rank 38. Set, go.
And he'll get 2 on this one before being taken down.
He does a nice job coming from his safety position, filling his run gap assignment. Keeps this to a modest gain at best.
Out of the gun, he'll throw. High throw, but it's reeled in. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. A gain of 21 on that pass play. That's enough for a first down. From the gun, here's a handoff, and he'll get about 5.
At this point, we're going to need 2 hands to count for how many yards he's averaged in this one, Mike. But unfortunately, it just hasn't been enough to overcome the deficit here at this stage of the game.
From the 35, here's 2nd and 4. They bring the tight end in motion. They'll look to throw. Quick throw, taken in. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. A 19-yard pickup there. And that will be a first down.
Striker, 3-3. Smash, red.
In the red zone now. He'll drop to throw. There's a throw right side. It's going to be incomplete.
I think the biggest issue and why they find themselves trailing in this game, Mike, has really just been the ups and downs of this passing game. At sometimes, he's highly accurate and efficient, but at others, he just misses too many easy throws. Question is, are they going to be able to overcome this quarterback inconsistency and pull this game out?
That's going to be incomplete, and the clock will stop. Likely one more play in this third quarter.
That's one he'd love to have back. An opportunity to score 6 was right there for the taking. Just wasn't quite meant to be.
Yellow, ready.
On third down, they'll set up to throw. This one caught at the 4. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter.
Ready.
They'll try to sneak it here, and he will score. Game on. Touchdown, Mounties. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. Greg, they are pecking away at this one now. Very big touchdown. Gets them right within reach of pulling this comeback off.
Well, Mike, at the very least, they've given themselves a chance, but can they get a stop and get the ball back again for a chance to go down and really make this one interesting?
The PAT, up and good. And the Mounties will cut the deficit to 7. So, things a little more interesting now. Back to a one-score game as they kick it away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchback.
Hey, hey, check that. That's pretty.
Fourth quarter begins on the ground. And he'll take this forward for about 3. It's second down.
38-yard line. A 3-yard pickup brings us second and 7.
Buffalo 18. Ready.
A shotgun snap. He'll look to throw. That's going to be incomplete. Coverage very good there. Contact jarring the ball loose. And it's going to force third down.
Sometimes it's those footsteps. I don't care how long you've been playing or at what level you've been playing at. That defender's bearing down. You really get a good idea of what guys are willing to go through contact to secure a catch, and in this case, what guys are unwilling.
79 Broncos.
On third down, they'll throw from the gun. And that is incomplete. He was looking for Garrett Wilson there. And it's going to lead to fourth down. And no chance of a run back here. This one's going to sail out of bounds.
At their own 23-yard line.
Ready. Break.
Operating from their own 23, they'll begin first and 10.
60 red. 60 red. 12, 10. Right.
Now, faking the give. First down throw there is incomplete.
He just stays on his primary read just a little bit too long. I think if he gets that ball to his check down a little bit quicker, not only is the ball completed, but I think there's some room to run. So, again, certain quarterbacks are better than others. The ability to process and eliminate targets quickly to move on to the next, that's a skill that really just comes from experience.
And he's going to get this one out to the 43-yard line. 20-yard pickup there. That's enough for a first down.
And a Louisville first down.
They'll throw out of the gun. Flush to his right. And he'll just get rid of this. Smart play to throw it away. And that'll set up second down.
They just have to be more creative with their route concepts, Mike. I mean, there's nobody open, nowhere to go with the ball, and quarterback's just forced to throw that one away.
We'll try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, set.
He'll look to throw. Throw to the right flat. It is caught. Was brought down. That pass is going to pick up 4 and bring up 3rd down.
Well, I can promise you that's not what they had in mind when they called that play. They're thinking either catch the defense in deep, soft coverage, or maybe get lucky in their blitzing. In this case, they get neither and pick up a minimal gain.
Big play coming up. This is 3rd down.
Blue, 32. Ready?
And that's going to be incomplete, but a flag down in the backfield. That's the area we usually see holding. Trailing late, they've got to go here. It's 4th down.
62 Blue.
Here comes the blitz as he looks to throw. He's got his man, right side. It's complete. And he's taken down inside the opponent's 35. They'll come up here, 1st and 10.
Ready. Claws red. Edo Blue.
They send a receiver in motion left.
Hut.
Back to the air one more time. He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's very close to a 1st down. He's out after a pickup of 9. 2nd and inches.
At the 23-yard line.
Ready.
Out of the gun. Here's a run of the gun. We'll get this inside the 20. A nice run. They're in the red zone. It's 1st down.
It just seems like every time this guy touches the ball, he makes something happen, and not all of his runs are always going to be positive. He's kind of one of those guys that's going to get a 0, a 1, a 2, but it's the home run threat. It's the big plays that really tip the scales in your favor, and if you can generate those big explosive plays on the ground, man, it makes such a big difference for the offense.
Here's a 2nd and 9.
Green Jack. Set. 60 red. Ready.
Throwing now from the gun. Throwing it right into the hands of his running back. And they'll work this close to a 1st down, maybe just a tad short.
We tend to make NFL offense very complicated, Mike, but sometimes it's as simple as this. Get the ball into the hands of your playmakers and just let them do the rest.
Yellow, 22. Ready?
They go zone read here on 3rd and short. And they're going to get him down close to the marker. Was he able to reach the ball out? He did. Great spot and a great run. 1st down. 1st and goal.
I really like this play call here, Mike, on 3rd down. Yes, it is the 4th quarter, but you've got plenty of time remaining. So keep running your offense, stay with what's worked, and they keep it on the ground and pick up 1st down.
Yellow. 52 blaster. Set.
A run on 1st and goal. And he's into the end zone yet again. Touchdown, Louisville. That is 3 touchdowns in the game and 4 for the season. So they're not level yet. A critical extra point attempt to follow. The kick is good, and that will tie this game here in the 4th quarter. All even. 4th quarter, everything we've wanted. What's in store in the remaining time? Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
go, here we go. 70 Timberwolf. 70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. Ready.
He'll struggle to get back to the line of scrimmage. Maybe if he gets a yard out of that one, it's second down.
A gain of 2 brings up 2nd and 8.
Hold it ready. Set. Ready.
He'll drop to throw. That one incomplete. Good job. Textbook there, separating the man from the ball, and it'll bring up 3rd down.
I got high standards for offensive players, but in this case, Mike, I think I'm giving all the credit to the defender. He timed that one up perfectly, and what could have been an easy play ends up as an incomplete.
What will they do on this play? 3rd down, needing 8. Gets it away quickly, and it's caught. His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a 1st down.
You get in these situations, 3rd down, tie game, 4th quarter. I mean, this is really where your quarterback makes his money. You're going to put your faith and say, all right, what is the best play for this offense to execute? And the game really rests in the hands of your quarterback. And he continues to come up with these 3rd down pickups and continues to extend this drive. He's got a shot to come away the hero and win this game here late.
So, 2 minutes to play here in the 2nd half. We'll come back and finish this one off. After this, here comes 2nd down.
Let's go. Ready.
They'll drop to throw. Catch made, right side by Wilson. They're going to work this down inside the 45. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
A clutch throw here to keep their chances alive. Tie ball game as they approach midfield now. They've got to keep an eye on the clock. They've got to find a way to get this ball into field goal range, stop the clock, and see if your kicker could be a hero.
And he's into the end zone. Xavier Leggett, touchdown, Panthers. That is yet another touchdown pass. What a game he is having, throwing his 4th touchdown score of the game.
It's one thing, Mike, to throw 4 touchdowns, but it's really the ease in which he's carved this defense up that has stood out the most. The defense has had no answers for this passing game, and he has just completely had his way with this group.
So the lead is 7 now. Here in this 4th quarter, the tie has been broken. Let's see what happens on this kickoff. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10.
Set, hut, right, right, 10 flag. Red, yellow. Set, hut.
Back to throw here to begin the drop. Comeback route, and he's got it. Plenty of time, plus 2 timeouts at their disposal. It's 1st and 10.
At the 49-yard line.
52 blaster. Hut.
They'll run here. And he'll get it back to midfield. That's it. No gain on the play. They'll come up for 2nd and 9. A run with Cook. And they'll move this one down inside the 40-yard line. Now another timeout called by this offense. They have 1 remaining. If the stoppage is just over 50 seconds to go in this one.
And a Louisville 1st down.
Ready?
To the air now on 1st and 10. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end. And he's going to get out of bounds with the 1st down. Ideal circumstance there. They get the 1st down and preserve that final timeout.
Here we go. Drill green. 45. White. Go, pig. Go. Green Jack. Watch out now. 50 Fury. Steel. Black. Set.
Now they'll set up to throw. Throwing left side there, but it is incomplete.
All right, so this is why you get paid the big bucks. These are the possessions as a quarterback you need to deliver for your team. Everybody talks about 2 minute. Everybody drills it every single week. But when it comes down to this moment in the game, your quarterback needs to be on point. And after that first down incompletion, it just makes things that much harder.
And he is stopped in his tracks. Loss of a couple on the play.
Cycle. Set. Go.
Throwing now on third. And that could be the dagger. It's intercepted. Oh, big hole left side. And he's going to bring this one back the distance. Touchdown, Carolina. Late in the game, a big turnover goes back the other way. A back-breaking score.
Yeah, and at this point in the game, Mike, you're just trying to make something happen. You find yourself trailing, less than 2 minutes remain. You're just taking some chances. In this case, the chances backfire, and the other team's able to capitalize and take it all the way back for 6.
Panthers 52, Panthers 38. Ryan Fitzgerald.
So the kickoff team out there one final time in the final minute as they kick it away. This taken in at the 8-yard line. Great coverage there by the kick team. He's down inside the 10-yard line.
Here we go.
Here's first down.
52 blue.
They'll go down to a knee. So it's over. It's a win for the Panthers. This was a game where both offenses were up and down the field, marching the ball at will, matching each other point for point. In the end, got a few more defensive stops than their opponents did. That is the difference in this one. So that'll just about do it for Greg Olsen and our entire team. I'm Mike Tirico. You've been watching the NFL on EA Sports. For more, log on to easports.com. The Panthers are winners. As we say, so long from Uptown Charlotte.